Alright, in this Schoology video, I'd like to show you a trick, or a tool, not really a trick, but a tool that was shown to me by Ashley McEachern here on campus. She is a Schoology guru. She's been using Schoology for quite a while now, and it's a great way, this tool is a great way for personalizing the learning for our students in the form of a playlist. Now this playlist is managed by a function in Schoology called student completion. So what it does, it's like a list of assignments or activities you want your students to do, but they have to complete it in the correct order. Alright, so let me show you how to do this. So the first thing we're going to do is we're going to make a folder, and the folder is going to be called, I don't know, I'm going to call it Champion for Students. I'll show you why in just a second I called it that. Alright, complete the 4 assignments to receive full credit. I'm going to give it a due date. I'm going to have it due by the end of the week. Okay, I'm going to hit create. Alright, so here I have a folder specifically for this assignment. I'm going to click on that folder. Okay, I'm going to add an assignment. So this is the first thing I want my students to do. So I'm going to insert an Edpuzzle video. And I've created this video from Edpuzzle, and I linked Edpuzzle into Schoology. If you'd like to know more about that, feel free to ask me, or I'm sure there's a teacher in your team who knows how to do it, or a Schoologist on campus, or Ashley McEachern. She can show you exactly how to do that as well. So here I have a video called Every Kid Needs a Champion. Now, I did not put any questions in this video. I just want students to watch it, and by me putting in an Edpuzzle, I'll know my students complete the video from start to finish where they can't skip it. So I want to make sure they have that ability. Okay, so I'm going to click on the eye for watch, and then I'm going to assign the video. As you notice, there aren't any questions here, okay? I'm going to assign the video, prevent skipping, and I'm going to go ahead and turn on closed captions. Hit assign. Okay, so that's the first activity. Second activity, now I'm going to add materials, or I could do this. I can touch the or tap on the plus sign right here to add my next assignment. My next assignment is going to be a Google document. So I'm going to hit add assignment. Actually, no, I'm just kidding. Actually, no, it will be a Google Drive assignment. And so this is going to be called a Champion for Students Collage. Okay. Read the instructions within the Google Drawing. So I created a Google Drawing. And let me go over what the assignment is. Using your favorite quote from this TED Talk, create a collage that exemplifies the meaning of the quote. I want them to tweet the creation at #ChampionForStudents, or if they're on Instagram, they can do the same. And little tips of how to do that. So once they finish the collage, they can file, download as a JPEG, and then tweet or Instagram, etc. So we want the products to reach a public audience in this way. So there's more relevancy and there's more push to complete the assignment, if you will. So going back to my Schoology, I'm going to click on Google Drive Assignments. Okay, and we're going to find the assignment. It's called, actually it's not here, so I'm going to find a Champion for Students. Let's see, hopefully it shows up. There it is. It's Champion for Students Collage. Attach. I'm going to make a copy of the file for each student. Okay, that's important. And the due date for this assignment, of course, will be all due at the end of the week. Okay, I'm gonna give it's a formative grade, this one. Okay, so don't worry about the categories yet. We have not synced our gradebook to Schoology, and we will be doing this. It's the start of next semester, so our grades are reset. All right. Okay, so other options here. Individually signed, I don't need to do that because it's in a folder. It's going to be unlocked, it's published, grade statistics disabled right now, and I'm just going to copy the folder in just a second. So I'm going to hit create. Alrighty. Alright, so my next activity, after they do that, I want to do a discussion board. Alright, and this discussion board is Champion for Students. Okay, so how did this TED Talk make you feel? What is your favorite quote from this TED Talk? What are some, I don't know, the things you can think? What is something? I'm having my mind blank. What is something you can do in your classroom to promote the legacy of Rita Pearson? Rita passed away I think a couple of years after she did this TED Talk in Houston. So let's see, how can you promote her legacy of being a champion for students? So now we're kind of connecting the emotional aspect of her talk with her legacy, and how can we promote that? Okay. Okay. We'd also like to comment on 2 other discussion posts. Okay. So I'm gonna do a session about discussion posts this Thursday, and how to promote the culture of community within your Schoology platform. Okay, so I think that's a good. Also, I'm going to make the due date on the 15th. Enable grading if you want to. I think that is all I want to do in this aspect. Okay, so hit create. Okay, actually, I'm going to show you this. Members can see other responses before participating. If I click on this, they have to post before they can read another student's response. Okay, so that's important. Hit that. Okay, and my last assignment, click on this plus sign. I want them to do a Pecha Kucha, champion for students, Pecha Kucha. And what a Pecha Kucha is a slideshow presentation where when they present, they only have 10 seconds per slide to present on that slide. So now when they create a presentation, it's a little bit more purposeful. They're not bombarding it with text. It's mostly pictures, and they're speaking from the heart. And they have to curate the content in a purposeful way. All right, so I'm gonna find the assignment. I have a little template for each person I'd like them to use. And I called it, I'm gonna search, I called it the 6 slide Pecha Kucha. All right, click attach. All right, so here we go. Create. I'm gonna give it a due date again, the 15th. I'll give it formative. Okay. Anything else? Nothing else. Create. All right, so now I have these 4 assignments for this activity. But here's what I'm gonna do. Now, options, student completion. This means they have to go in a specific order to complete this whole entire assignment. Requirements must be completed in sequential order. Here we go. Add requirement. Okay, every kid needs a champion. Okay, to complete the assignment, they just need to view it. I'm going to add the next requirement. For champions for students collage, they need to, due dates will be removed. Oh, okay, I see why, because I put a, there's a due date on the folder, so it doesn't need a due date on the assignment. Member must make a submission, okay? Add a requirement. The next thing is the champion for students discussion. Member must post a comment or reply. Add a requirement. We're gonna do the Pecha Kucha. Members must make a submission. Okay, so to complete this assignment, they need to complete all 4. All right, so they can't move on to the next one until they complete the one before it. So then I'm gonna hit save changes, and then there we go. So if I go and view course as a student, we can see what that looks like. Complete the 4 assignments to receive full credit. Must complete by 11:15 at 19. That's this Friday by 12 a.m. Okay, must view the assignment. So I can see, look, it's grayed out. I cannot see these until I complete the first assignment. Okay, wonderful tool for creating playlists and curating content for your students. That is all I have. How long did that one take? That one took a while. So again, thanks for listening. Thanks for watching. If you got any questions, shout out to any Schoologists. Shout out to me. Shout out to Ashley McEachern. We'll be happy to help in any way possible. Thank you. Have a great day.